Hi, everybody. I am Shonda Miles. Today, I want to share with you some things that I'm learning about success, things that will help you to be more successful. And I'm all about helping someone who wants to be successful, who wants to change their life. And so, this is an excerpt from Brian Tracy's book, Personal Success. And so, just a few little things that could be helpful. The first one is the law of accumulation. It says, everything counts. Everything you do on a day-to-day basis, every decision you make, every action you take or fail to take accumulates over time and ultimately manifests in your success or lack thereof. And so I'm sure we can all relate to that, right? We can see where we should have been doing things and we weren't, and we did things we were supposed to do and we were successful, or we didn't do the things that we were supposed to do and we weren't successful. So law of accumulation. So sometimes we think things don't matter, but everything counts. So think about that when you're doing something, whatever you're doing, you're taking the actions. Just think about this. Will this count towards something that I want, or will this be towards something that I don't want? Will this take me to something that give me more of what I don't want? It says, Aristotle said, there are no random events. There is a cause and effect relationship between everything that happens. Even if we do not know the causes, they exist. Everything that happens to you or for you in your life happens for specific causes, which lead to the effects that make up your life as it is today. If you want to change the effects, you must change the causes. If you want to change what you're getting out, you must change what you're putting in. 3 mental laws. The first one is the law of belief. It says the law of belief is the foundation principle of all philosophy, religion, psychology, metaphysics, and success. According to this law, whatever you believe with feeling, with emotion becomes your reality. Wayne Dyer says, you don't believe what you see. You don't believe what you see. You see what you already decided to believe. You see what you already decided to believe. So here we have change what you're putting in if you're not getting what you want. So if you're not getting the results that you want, you got to change your actions. Now we have you see what you already decided to believe. So you got to ask yourself, what are you believing? And if you're not getting what you want, now you know you're not believing for what you want. 2, you got to make sure that you believe in yourself. You believe that you can have whatever it is that you want, that you change your beliefs, that your beliefs are not negative beliefs about yourself. It says it doesn't even matter if your belief is true. So if you think you can't do it, you think it's going to fail. If you believe it long enough, so if you believe you're going to fail long enough, if you believe you're going to be broke long enough, if you believe it's not going to work long enough, if you believe that someone else is against you long enough, if you believe the job is no good long enough, if you believe you're never going to make it, you're never going to make the money that you want to make, you're never going to be who you want to be, if you believe it long enough, even if it's not true, it becomes true for you. If you believe it long enough and intensely enough, it becomes true for you, whether it's positive or negative. Most of your self-limiting beliefs are not true at all. Challenge your self-limiting beliefs. For you to achieve your full potential, you must eliminate the self-limiting beliefs that hold you back. For you to move onto the highway of personal progress and success, you must give up all beliefs that suggest that you may be limited with regard to your intelligence, your creativity, your natural ability, and your personality. The second law is the law of attraction. It says, the law of attraction states that you are a living magnet and that you inevitably attract into your life the people, events, circumstances that are in harmony with your dominant thoughts, especially Your dominant thoughts, they're emotionalized. So that feeling again, whatever you feel, you whatever your emotions are, your dominant thoughts, however you feel about those dominant thoughts, that with emotion, that's what you're going to get. Everything you have in your life today, you have attracted to yourself by the person you are, by the way you think. You can change your life because you can change the person you are. You can change the thoughts that you think. So I think that's an action step. You can change the thoughts that you think. So you got to look at, what am I thinking? So maybe every hour, every 2 hours, you ask yourself, what am I thinking? And sometimes we're replaying things that have happened, negative events that have happened over and over again, or we replay negative interactions. We play negative thoughts. We play negative talk. We beat up ourselves over and over again over something that happened. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have said that. I made this mistake. This person rejected me. I feel bad. And it sends us in this downward spiral. You have to change your thinking about yourself in the area that you're not getting the results that you want. There is a general success principle that says your income, not anybody else's, your income will be the average income of the 5 people with whom you spend the most time. Who are your 5 people that you spend the most time? Are they making the money that you want to make? If not, you got to find some new people. The law of correspondence is the last one. So we have the law of belief, the law of attraction, and now we have the law of correspondence. According to this law of correspondence, your outer life is a mirror image of your inner life. Your external world reflects your internal world. You don't see the world the way it is. You see the world the way you are. This means that you can look around and at any time in your life at the people, circumstances, and income and environment, and you will discover that they will always correspond to your inner life at that time. You become what you think about most of the time. You become what you think about most of the time. And then finally, what you think about most of the time. What do you think about most of the time? It is easy to tell. Whatever people think about, their mental equivalent will always be manifested in their external circumstances. Just look at them and around them. So you got to ask yourself, what do you think about most of the time? What do you think about most of the time? So you're going to change your life. I think these are some great ideas, strategies that you can implement. You can start looking at yourself and you can start making changes and you can change your life.